Hi everyone, Lightning TV here with highlights of Saturday's matchup. The Sheffield Steeldogs are in town. Let's check out the action. So St Graham is on that top line here, and a face-off there, win there for the Steeldogs. The face-offs last Sunday were a big strength for the Steeldogs there, and that helped with two of those goals that the Steeldogs scored. The Steeldogs were to come forward early on. A bit of a loose pass at centre ice there, and James Griffin is just happy to fire that along the boards here. Norris will bring this one down the wing now. He likes to get the skates going. Backhanded pass. Questionable high stick there. The referee's allowed to play on, and there was a hit into the boards there. Norris went down, and the Lightning fans and players didn't like that. Took a bit of exception. So a little bit of a late hit there. I think we got up on a replay here. So let's see if we can get this one on here. So no, it looked like it was Bissonette that's been called on there. It looked a bit late. I don't think there was.
It was the call was late.
It was very.
The arm went up about 10 seconds after.
It was almost one of those ones. It was almost a reaction to how the player went down, and I think, oh yeah, I probably should call that one. Any Steeldogs fans watching from home? It's a good number come down to Milton Keynes tonight as well. Good travelling contingent there.
That's a high number for a Dogs away trip. Nice to see that support there.
It's one of those ones where you think it's quite a long way away, but on a good day on that motorway, you can get between the two cities fairly quickly. And that's a great goal. Bissonette was on marks in front and fires it past Jordan Headley.
Great patience and vision from Alex Graham. Biz got himself in the slots, but Graham had created that.
Just so much time and space there, so jugged and just patience there, and fires it through to Bissonette, and he had the simple task of firing it past Jordan Headley. And I think that's the first shot that Steeldogs have had on Headley on target, and so making the most of the opportunities. And Lightning's goal living a bit of a charmed life. Two opportunities for Alex Graham in the space of about 30 seconds. None have gone in, fortunately, for the Lightning, but Steeldogs still are on the attack. Graham now has the puck in deep. And there's a delayed penalty on the call. Zane McKenzie with a hit off the ice on Ben Morgan.
Yeah, rather late.
And it looks like there's something going on here. And well, the gloves have been dropped. Griffin's gone. Looks to have gone, I think, with Bonner, but Bonner didn't really show any interest there.
No.
So we might well see a 5-on-3 here. So we'll just show you the replay of this in here. And yeah, don't know if it was just verbals, but something happened, and well, James Griffin went for that. So we'll wait just to see what the calls might be coming up here on that. Ben Russell now with loose puck. He's got it in deep. Fans on the shot though, and Bell will be able to clear this. Takes this one into the boards. Has support. Want to pass along the board, so went straight to Sarkanis. He didn't have anything on there though. And the chance goes begging for the Latvian. Ben Russell with a chance for his Berge to shoot. Gets it through, it doesn't quite get through all the bodies, and that's the last action from an eventful first period. So we're ready for puck drop here for the second period. Send your tweets in to us at MK Lightning TV, and we'll read out the tweets for you and give any shout outs that you might have. I do understand we've got some viewers as well joining us from Canada as well, so welcome to you guys, and welcome to the Lightning TV stream wherever you're watching across the world and in the UK. Martelli fires this one back around the board, but can't find a teammate, so Lewis Christie will have to go in and battle, and he loses out. Now Graham and Norris will have a bit of a foot race, and Graham's got the better of his man. Lovely play and a good pad save there from Headley, but a turnover from the Lightning and a glove save from Headley. A lovely bit of play from Alex Graham there, and I think Headley just instinctively just stuck out the pad there, and I think had Graham just got a bit under that and fired it higher, that would have gone in the net.
Yeah, it just needed a bit of elevation, and I think that would have been a goal, but Hadley did the right thing, didn't quit on it.
Lots of call-ups, and again shows just the development of the youngsters up in Sheffield and how talented. I mean, you look at some of the alumni from the Steeldogs over the years, and There's some tremendous hockey players and some big names. Talbot now through. Talbot, backhand, good save. Good save there from Demostra. Even the goal judge thought that was going in.
Yeah, Mr. Goal Judge, wait till it does go in. That's my tip. Never done the job.
We'll have to take a look at that one now. I mean, it was great play from Talbot there. We'll see this on the replay here on the behind goal cam. It's like goes to the backhand there and
definitely doesn't go in.
It doesn't go in. I think it just went on the underside of the pad and he may have played it onto the post, but get anything on it, and that's it's interesting. Both teams just wanting to play here, and not been many stoppages either. Shot through and off the post there from Talbot. I mean, that had beaten Demostra in all ends there, but
Dave didn't switch the light on that time.
He didn't switch the light, and Dave was very. I mean, we heard it coming off the pipe there, and for a netminder, there's probably no greater sound than hearing that. Talbot there not able to control it, and Kirk will come forward. Graham, great one-time goal into the roof of the net, and that's Bissonnet's second.
And a second assist of the night for Alex Graham as well.
He could have taken a shot there, Graham. Instead, he saw the pass, drives it across, and Bissonnet fires it. No chance there for
Kirk does
Jordan
great,
Headley.
coming in, stealing the puck.
Great read from Kirk there, and just very unselfish there from Alex Graham, and a great one-time finish there from Bissonnet. Yeah, very. That loose pass there, which Talbot couldn't control, and Jonathan Kirk just read it perfectly, and he was there, created that odd man rush, and very well taken goal there. And Jordan Hurdley just had no chance with that. Nags there, good bit of defensive reading there, but he can't clear the zone, and Morgan will keep this one in. And Steeldogs now on the ascendancy. Good shot, and that's gone through. And I think Jordan Headley would want that one back. It was Alex Graham. He just had a quick release from the wing there. I'd like to see the replay of this one. I think Jordan would probably want to see this one again. Again, it just couldn't clear the zone. Just goes past Griffin. And yeah, fired in at the near post pass to Jordan Headley. Sarkanis now again just could not get through, and Steeldogs have done a great job of keeping David Sarkanis quiet in this game, and a few little shoves there, a couple of hits that people didn't like, and a bit of frustration there from the Lightning players, but credit goes to the Steeldogs, have taken their chances superbly, and they're good value for their 3-0 leads. Referee Heenan is ready to drop the puck here. So 20 minutes left to go. Lightning will be in search to try and get an early goal here, and Steeldogs will just be wanting to shut up shop and essentially do what they've been doing so effectively for the majority of this game, and just frustrate the Lightning forwards, disrupt the forward play. And a good pass across the ice there. Dangerous one that didn't quite find the stick of Jordan Brasser though. Lewis Christie now. The hit there into the board, but the referee said that was fair. But the Steeldogs player there, it looks like it's Volkanovs there. He stayed down. Griffin will look to come from deep again. Passes it to Norris. Norris to Stewart. Stewart almost got to that there, and the puck almost fell to James Griffin. One downside now with Griffin going through, and these Maisie skates through the middle, is that it leaves players through the break that we just saw there. I think then the net gaped on Volkanovs a little bit too early. He was still unsure whether to shoot or pass, and at which point he was through on net, and he had to fire the shot off. And we'll see it through here. Good odd man rush here. I think it was just there, that hesitation. He wasn't too sure.
I think he wanted to pull it onto his forehand and then possibly flick it back, because he did that with a penalty shot he scored in Swindon. But yeah, he didn't have the time to do that, and then got kind of caught between two stools.
Caught two minds there. Chamberlain here looks to fire it at the net, and it's lost here. Now Graham will look to fire that in. Just goes wide, and again called icing. That was a closer one. I thought he was just on the red line, but 4.6 seconds to go. And well, I think Tim Wallace's decision here will just be to try and shoot from the face-off draw and try and catch Demostra out. But
And I think Bissonette will just try and tie him up.
I mean, the way Zamodra's been playing here, though, I mean, the goal could be a football size, and I still think he wouldn't have conceded the way they've been playing today. And that is all.
Bobby having a little hug in the corner.
And a few words happening at the final buzzer. Possibly a bit of frustration from Bobby Chamberlain there at the result. But that is all she wrote here, and great example of road hockey here. And have looked at the stats here, and Steeldogs haven't actually lost in regulation on the road all season. And
I didn't want to mention that earlier, but I was aware of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A frustrating 3-0 defeat for the Lightning, their first home defeats in regulation time of the season. After the match, we caught up with Malik Martelli and player coach Tim Wallace. Joined here with Malik Martelli. Malik, it's a bit of a frustrating game, that one. What's the mood in the dressing room after that defeat?
I know this was our first game that we lost in regulation time, so all the boys were pretty upset. But it was we ended on a high because obviously you realise this is the first game until Christmas that we've lost, so everyone was pretty chilled.
It looked like the first 10 minutes the goal was going to come and it just never did. Is it quite frustrating when it's against a player like Dimmy who's had an absolute blinder?
Do you know what it was like? Throughout the whole game, we literally played so well. Like, we were getting chances, we was creating, we just couldn't put it in the back of the net, which was very frustrating. But everyone kept trying to go like until the last second. Everyone kept going.
On a personal level, it's your last game in the Lightning for a couple of weeks because you're joining up with the GB squads. How does it feel, and how proud is it to pull on that GB jersey?
It's amazing. Honestly, me, Zane, Mac, and Dan are all going out from the 6th to the 18th. Proper excited. Can't wait to keep going. But it's going to be difficult, but everyone's just excited to get going.
It's not your first Great Britain action this year because you played in the inline tournament.
Yeah.
Little few months back. You got a medal in that one. Are you hoping to medal again with the under 20s?
Definitely gold again. If we can get gold, that would be amazing. Like, everyone's just so excited. We've got a good team this year, so definitely likely.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us, Malik, and good luck with GB.
Cheers, man. Thank you so much.
Joined here by player coach Tim Wallace. Tim, bit of a frustrating evening that one, wasn't it?
Frustrating for sure. I think we had a really good start. I was really happy with it. Could have been our best start of the year. One turnover, and they bury their top line. Is very dangerous. Somebody, it's people we got to be aware of, which I told them. But it gave them hope. That was a big mistake for us, and then another turnover, and they buried. So tough one.
You mentioned that those opening 10 or so minutes, and it was a lot of Lightning pressure, a lot of chances. Had one of them gone in, could that have been a completely different hockey game?
For sure. I think. I think their second goal, Sammy went down, hit the post. Obviously, we had a breakaway. Then he goes down, hits the post, and they literally go down and score. So it's obviously a game of inches, but that's the way it was tonight. I don't think we executed very well. I think for whatever reason, our passing wasn't good. So we need to regroup and play better.
No game tomorrow, so a little bit of extra rest time. Is that a bit of a hindrance after performance like that? You've got to wait a week now to right the wrongs of tonight.
Oh, it's good and bad. Good for the body to rest. We got some guys with bumps and bruises, but it's frustrating. First regulation loss at home all year. It's December, so we got to be pretty positive. Overall, we didn't play as good as we can, but we did some good things at the start. Just didn't execute.
Next week we're going to be without a few of the younger lads who are away with the Great Britain under 20s. Is this a chance for other players to step up now and really make a name for themselves and take advantage of extra time on the ice?
Definitely. I think it's going to be shorter bench, so it's going to be a hard month for sure. I think I wish the guys that are going to GB all the best. Hopefully they do well. They got a good team, so it'll be different hockey. It'll be a lot harder with less guys, but if we play the right way, we should be all right.
Finally, as well, you and David did a visit to Middleton School when they were here tonight. They filled Block 9, very, very vocal all through the evening. How good is it to see the youngsters from the Milton Keynes schools showing an interest in the sport and coming to the building?
It was a lot of fun. Going to the school was great. They were really structured, from class to class, single file. I was pretty impressed. It's not like that where I'm from, but they were great kids. They listened. So excited. I think I jinxed it because I pretended I scored. told them how to celebrate, and I said when we score, and I thought about that after the game, but maybe I jinxed it. But they were ready to celebrate, but they made a lot of difference, and they were loud tonight.
Great stuff. Thanks, Tim. Rest well tomorrow, and we go again next Saturday against Swindon.
Thank you.
Thank you to Malik and to Tim for taking the time to chat to us after the game. We're back next Saturday for the visit of the Swindon Wildcats. Tickets are now available on the Lightning website. And remember, it's Air the Bear, so be sure to bring your bears to chuck on the ice when the first goal goes in.